If you are new here, please subscribe to the channel. If you are catching the replay, please get in the comments and type replay. And also let me know what you think. I'm going to be on here about 30 minutes. Yeah, about 30 minutes. Oh my goodness. It looks like I'm actually going to be late. I am sitting in traffic. Mm-mm-mm. This is crazy. Hold on, let me see real quick. I have it on time, so we'll see how this goes. But let me know if you guys can hear me in the comments. Let me know if you can hear me in the comments. I hope all is well. Okay, so yeah. Hope all is well. So y'all, I had made that video. You guys are over there running it up already. Thank y'all so much. Um, Hey Nisha, how are you? I hope all is well. Hope you enjoying your lunch break. What you eating, girl? What you eating today? I got me some tropical smoothie in the car with me. My friend sent it to me to the house while I was getting dressed. So I drunk my smoothie, but I had my quesadilla in the car. I'm about to go pick up my baby because he has an eye appointment and tutoring. But y'all, she is over there in posting videos on TikTok, and I'm sure they're coming over here to YouTube if they have not already. But she is in that same outfit that she wore to the school to tour the college with Gregory McKay. She has that on, and she's still going in on this April Kaylee G or whatever. And the only reason I really don't mind her going in on Kaylee G is because Kaylee G is another toxic content creator. She is very toxic. She promotes disturbing type of content as well. I don't like it. Hell, if y'all want Peach off the um app, you should want Kaylee G off the app as well. You should want her off the app as well. Um because she is very, very toxic. So now Peach is saying that she, April, and she's like really harassing this girl by using the girl's government name. It's really picking at the girl or whatever. Hey, Simply Nicole, how are you? So that is really bothering Kaylee G. But yeah, she is over there still going in on her. She is basically calling, people assholes. She's not talking about money wise. She's talking about, basically her mindset or whatever. Um, but the slow reads, I'm not even gonna lie, y'all, they are taking me out. Like, I'm like, wait a minute, not her. I'm like, well, damn, you might as well be a reaction page. I ain't gonna lie. I be like, this girl right here crazy as hell. But yeah, Kaylee G is she's a toxic person, and that's what happens, when you put all your business on social media. Something of me is saying there's a lot of accidents going on today. Something is saying that hell, did Kaylee G take Peach's class? That's what it seems like. Did Kaylee, she seems like one of her students from years ago. Years ago. But Kaylee G put a lot of her information, her personal information, as you see. Peach done pulled up all the videos. Hell, I don't know if Kaylee G and her working together and Kaylee G sent her the damn videos. I don't know. But Peach went through all the videos and, you know, yeah, reacted to them. So she's another toxic content creator. Hell, Kaylee G was just sitting on live and everything like that, getting lit with grip, baby, grip. Kaylee G is a content creator that made money and she bought her teeth. I think she got her body. I don't know. Yeah, but she's very toxic. very toxic and very rough. But she's had a rough upbringing. She sits on social media as well. She's not working on her healing either. You know, a lot of the content creators that made money through the pandemic and didn't do right with it are sitting in beds with bonnets on, scarves on, complaining about their life because of the choices they made, and they didn't utilize their money to heal, grow. They're back in the same vicinity of everyone they spoke down on. So it's just a lie. You got Nas from the gram acting a fool. Grit Baby lost, like, she's on her fourth or fifth TikTok page. It's sad. Like, what's going on? Then nobody wants to get help because they make money off of being toxic and unhealed. That's what, you know, unfortunately social media loves to see a train wreck. America loves to see a train wreck. Since Peach been acting like she going crazy in that damn closet, her views on her lives are going up. She knows she needs to stay over there and hustle TikTok. Now she's talking about everybody's going to be on the Peach experience. You got to have a pen, paper. I think she's about to sell something. She says she's giving back to you po motherfuckers or po assholes, but I think she's about to sell a class for a cheap price. Like she said, she's intentional. Doesn't mean she's not crazy, but she's intentional. So she's about to sell this class for a cheap price and stuff. Hello, everyone. Hey, Marie, how are you? Hey, Miss Deborah Miles, how are you? I hope all is well on this lovely Monday. I was about to say Sunday, but it's definitely Monday. But yeah, she is on one. She is on one. I just feel so, it's like, so that video that I shared in that last video I've created on my long form, the last video I posted is Street Poet. So you saw that video had like 200 and something, or no, maybe 25,000 likes. I don't remember. But she has been growing, growing. That's someone who you can just get the message. You don't have to worry so much about her personal life. She doesn't really share too much about her personal life unless you really know her. You can connect the dots. But she puts positive stuff out there. Like that girl that said, I will never take another Peach McIntyre's class, and then plugged her 21-day thing. I said, oh, this is Peach all day. She told her to do that. Because first of all, girl, who wants to sit in a class with you for 21 days when you thought it was okay to sit with Peach for 21 days? Hell to the nah. No. And people have told y'all plenty of times, all you're going to do, she's going to take your money, have you write down some shit, and she's going to go take care of her family. She tells y'all that. She got to get up anyway. She's not doing anything out of the ordinary. Oh, this is the time people get up. No, moms with that many damn kids, that's what time they get up. They get up at 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning. All the lunches, breakfast, teeth brushing, all that stuff. Hell yeah. You not doing nothing out the ordinary, getting up at 5 a.m., waking up with damn Peach. You got 9 damn children. Hell yeah. Everybody need to be dressed by at least 6:45, 7 o'clock. And because y'all got to drive a distance even earlier than that. So it's not a flex. That's why she have y'all get in those classes, sit there, and she go handle the business that minds her. Because guess what? She ain't handling the business that pays her because she ain't taking care of y'all in the class. But you going to go ahead and post a video. The video, she ran the views up on the video, but I'm like, well, damn, why would I want you to be my life coach and you and your simple ass thought it was okay for Peach to be your life coach? No, ma'am. You need to go get some official training. If you think you finna call yourself a life coach because you done sat in Peach class, and oh, well, hell to the nah. And then another thing I wanted to address before I get to my destination. Hey, brown skin. Right, take advice from her, and like you really do. And then at the end, I've never taken a class from her, but I have a 21-day girl. I wouldn't spend 21 days with you either. You nutcase, you just as nutty. And then, this whole fake wood cheating, the person coming out, all this. And I said this on live the other day, and I am going to stand down on it. I am not celebrating a whore. Point blank, period. I am not celebrating a mistress. Point blank, period. You might not like Peach McIntyre. You might not like her parenting, but that doesn't mean you still condone messy, just nasty behavior. And sweetie, I want to sit down and talk to you, because what in your right mind what makes you even get wet? Huh? So you screwing for your rent? And how much is your rent? Baby, we can show you how to make that. Hell, you might need to go sign up for his wife's class. If you simply sucking and screwing a married man of 13, 14 kids, girl, you should have kept that in the drafts. You shouldn't have been commenting that on anyone's page. That you can't be real. You can't be real. No. No. Earth. Where's your self-love? You should have kept that shit to yourself. Nah, buddy, I might not like a Peach McIntyre, but I don't like whores either. And I don't like proud ones. I don't do that. That's no. No, no, no. That's crazy. That's crazy. Don't give that girl no platform. Don't give that lady no clout. Don't give that nothing. No. No, 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 no. You ready to expose all this allegedly? No, girl, go sit down. Go find you another married man. That's what you like for your rent. And I want to know, is your rent 1,200, 1,500? That's just like all those little Diddy girls. Everybody idolizing them, and they doing the unthinkable for $10,000 a month. No, no. You laying down with not even just a married man, a bum at that. He can't give you nothing unless his wife produces it or his son produces it. Girl, bye. That's not no clout saying you sleeping with Peach McIntyre's husband. Are you crazy? You just you just one of them ones she talking about. That's crazy. I don't. You sleeping with a married man for your rent, girl. You better be stacking your bread and done told me you finna get a mortgage or something. At least let me know you whoring around for a good cause, not for your rent. Not for your rent. Yeah, but brown skin, look, you changed. You changed. You're not out here posting it all, trying to expose the man and all that kind of stuff. No, everybody got what they've done, but we can't celebrate her just to knock down Peach. No, everybody got their dirt. A lot of people done messed with a married man, but that don't mean we gonna celebrate her because we don't like the wife. No, wrong is wrong. And like brown skin, like you said, you have changed. You have changed. A lot of people slept with a married man, whether they known it or didn't know it. But I ain't even trying to be funny, brown skin. I'm sure the married man you were sleeping with at that time, I'm sure he was offering you much more than Wood can offer. That's why I say that's why I want to talk to her anyway. Like, what are you really doing? Like, that's not even cool. We see the type of man Wood is. We see how he can't even keep himself up unless his wife purchases it. Who is laying down with that? No, that's the problem. Brown skin, you wasn't doing that, girl. That girl just. We see you got 9 kids, some grown. They say you even a granddaddy. You don't stop your wife from disrespecting your mother. No, I ain't finna lay down with you. They say you was sloppy drunk too. Oh no, nope, 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 nope. and then you think you got a prize. You finna expose it all. Girl, expose it. Who gives a damn? They expose their own sloppy business. You ain't exposing nothing. They expose their own little sloppy business. Shoot. Mm-mm. See, look, she said his whole check and his wife was in the United States. Yeah, so that was different. That's a little different. They in the same city and he ain't got nothing. He doesn't have anything. Shoot. If you gonna do it right and do it big. That lady act like she in love. That little mistress act like she in love. She want wood. If it's true. And then people saying, oh, she exposing it because the money slowed down. He can't pay her rent. Girl, the type of chick you are, he was giving you $50. He wasn't paying your rent. You just saying that because it sounds good. I already can tell what type of chick you are. He ain't doing nothing. When you lay down with, what they say, when you lay down with dogs, you get fleas. Girl, if you was screwing that married man who on the internet let everybody know he screwed everybody, I hope you were using protection. I hope he don't have Miss Sophia now, cause they some goons. Miss Sophia and them like to fight. And he know where you live, or was y'all always going to a hotel? Mm. Miss Sophia and them gonna pull up on your ass. They like to fight. Mm-mm. That's that rumor. I think Peach gave that man $10,000 one time, and people have ran with it and said she give him 10,000 every month. In today's time, knowing how much she makes, which has been exposed many of times, we know she cannot afford to give him $10,000 a month unless her and her kids go back to the shelter. If her and the kids choose to go to the shelter with no car and she still record content, she'll be able to give him $10,000 a month. She does not make enough to give him $10,000 a month and to afford to feed, house, and clothe all those children. Cell phones, like she doesn't. I think a couple of times when they was getting them Facebook checks, she was saying that. Then she did clickbait and stuff, saying, "Should I pay my husband $10,000 a month?" and all that stuff. You could tell that's not true. He dingy looking now. You know he ain't getting no $10,000 a month. I don't know when the last time we done seen him in some polo. Child. Cause them polo shorts and shirts don't fit. He done got so fat. He out of shape. He's out of shape. So he he wearing them same clothes. He going to Walmart getting on white t-shirts. He ain't doing nothing fancy. What we won't say that they're broke. They're middle class Americans living check to check. How about that one? Since she don't like people to call her broke. I know she hates middle class too, but basically you not, I mean, you she loves to say she's rich, but you're still rich living check to check if you want to call it like that. Right. He would be wearing that money. He ain't got, they are so, them kids, remember, and all that people are saying, that was when she had 5 kids. Remember, she dropped twins, and wonderful and amazing, phenomenal. Everything was fine when she was carrying amazing. They was still, it was the pandemic. They was getting panty food. The kids weren't going to school, so she didn't really have to get close. I mean, it was a lot of corners that were able to be cut back then. And remember, Facebook was dropping good money. That's over. That's all over. We got to stop going back to 2021, 2021, 2020, 2021, 2022 peach and comparing that situation to now. We know it's all of our situations with the economy is a lot different. But hers is definitely, she got more children. Yeah, she's screwed. Thank you, Patricia Dixon. See, that's what I'm saying. You could look at her content and you could tell different things. When she showed that bathroom, I already knew what time it was. When she showed her bathroom, you are so right. If you go looking at houses and see, if you're a person that looks at houses or see HGTV, you can tell by how the color of the tile. You could tell by the fixtures. Yeah, you could tell. I feel like it's a 2012 to 2015 house. But you could definitely tell. Yes, brown skin. I do agree. He looks so depressed. She not making money like that. Mm-mm. No, no. I'm in Northeast Florida. I'm in Northeast Florida. But yeah, I don't know, y'all. She just mental. She's stressing everyone out. The family, her mama. It's just too much, y'all. It's too much. But I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. I'm about to pull up to the school, and my phone never gets service when I get right by the school. So I'm going to go ahead and get off of here, and I will chat with y'all later. It's been real. But y'all, when I come back later, I'll probably be on StreamYard, and we can look over. And I'm sure she's going live today, so we'll look over some stuff. But she is kind of manic. Well, not kind of. She is. She just unhealed. Y'all, she even posted a picture of Tracy and Pete, her dad, today, and said Peach McIntyre comes from mess. She is so unhealed. Pray for that girl. She said she also kept the bloody draws from the first time her and Wood had sex. She's kept every diary since she was 6 to go ahead and give to her daughter. You want your daughter to read that trauma? Y'all have a good one. She's so crazy. Bye.